Okay, so everyone asked me about Sunday meal prep in the house. As you can see behind me, and you'll see in a minute, there's the secret behind my Sunday meal prep, my chef, my beautiful wife. So we're going to document some things. I'll note some things also underneath the videos so you can keep track of it. If you have any questions, please ask. So we're starting here with the basis behind most of the meal prepping is sweet potatoes. How long do you cook them for, hon?
About an hour at 375.
Okay. So the nice thing about these is once they're cooled down after cooking, you'll see we'll slice them and then put them in one large container for the week. Out of the sweet potatoes, you're going to get, and I'll list the micro and macronutrients below as well, but you're going to get a lot of good carbs, some flavor in there that you don't need to have to worry about adding on later. So we'll be back. Okay, so other items we're using, canned asparagus. So one, it can retain that water as we're reheating it during the week. We got mushrooms, onions, green peppers. Here's the seasonings we're using. Worcestershire sauce, onion powder, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and then here's Damari cutting up one of the green peppers. And what is it you do with these, hon?
I use half of the green pepper for the sausage and onion dish, and then I use the other half to chop up to put in the ground turkey. And then I do the same thing with the onion, half for the sausage and onion dish and half for the ground turkey.
Perfect. So as you're seeing so far, the key to this is getting the most out of everything you're going to use. Use a lot of veggies. Use a lot of none or low sodium options for seasoning. This helps to go a long way, and also helps to keep as you're reheating this during the week, to keep the food not dried out. Because if you use a lot of salt, then by the time you go to reheat at the end of the week, you get a sort of tough taste and a tough feeling to the food, and you're not going to enjoy that. Plus you're getting your chance to get your vegetables in while enjoying it. So you always want to play around with taste, things you like. I love asparagus, but it's a lot easier for us to have it canned, cook it, and then when I'm reheating it during the week, it's kept that water, it's kept the moisture, and it's more inexpensive. That's the other key thing about food prepping. We're a family of 6. We're food prepping. We're going shopping at Kroger. It's the 10 for 10 things. It's the coupon. You have to make it enjoyable as a family. So now Damari's using the food processor to break this down from this. To this. Oven's preheated. I don't know if you like the smell of chopped onions and peppers, especially when they're sauteing, but it smells really good in the kitchen already. And as you see, we also have our Dutch oven, and then pan we're using for the sauteing. So then we got our key ingredients for some more protein during the week. Just the Butterball Everyday Ground Turkey, and then the Great Value, which is the Walmart brand, mild Italian sausage. The key to cooking with ground turkey, because I have a lot of people tell me they swear they can taste the difference, and I'm telling you, my wife's meatloaf, which is a hit with the family, I could feed to anybody and you'd never know the difference. Same thing when I put ground turkey in my chili. The key is how you cook it. I talked about this earlier. Because of the high fat content of ground beef, you can cook you can cook it at a higher temperature, because that fat is going to melt and it's going to be the oil that it cooks in. Because ground turkey's leaner, you just cook it at a lower temperature, but you won't lose any of the hydration that you need to keep it nice and dry. Again, this is something I'll have all week, and it's never dry. But that's the key, is just learning to cook a little differently with ground turkey than you would with ground beef. Just showing the process of some of it. Here we've got the sausage, peppers, and onion. Again, it smells incredible in this house right now. And here we've got the ground turkey with more of the chopped onions and peppers and the seasonings in here. And when I post this up, I'll post the macros, but I use MyFitnessPal to break down what this is per portion, which is what you're putting into each container every single day, so you don't overeat or get too many calories and not really be paying attention, which wouldn't help your overall fitness plan. This is what I was talking about, that if you cook it at a lower heat, the little bit of fat in the ground turkey will help to keep it moist, not only through the cooking process, but as well as during the week as you're reheating. For me, I'm reheating it in a microwave. So you're not getting any dry taste. And at the same time, you're not overcooking it as well. So you're still keeping those nutrients inside. So now that it's done cooking, just simple transferring to here. We'll let it cool down before putting it away. I'm being really good and not eating any as she's putting it in here, because I did just get in trouble for eating the green pepper. So then this is the pan she used to cook the sausage and the veggies. She's going to go ahead and add mushrooms, chopped mushrooms. Some minced garlic.
You like garlic.
You thought the house might have smelled really good before. It's awesome now. One of my favorite things to cook with. Worcestershire sauce. And then sort of let it magic do its work before she adds some more.
I cook this down and then I add the asparagus when it's almost cooked. Since the asparagus is already soft, so it doesn't get soggy.
Okay, the other aspect to this of meal prep is hard-boiled eggs. Quick, easy way to get some protein as well. And honestly, it'll give you a better pickup of energy than any sort of caffeine, and the difference is you won't have a crash from it. And it's amazing how filling 2 hard-boiled eggs can be, and be the perfect mix of everything you need in the middle of a busy day. Okay, so now she's adding the asparagus. Beautiful green color. Can never go wrong with asparagus. So again, going in the container, and these will cool down before we put them in the refrigerator. Get the eggs going, and then I'm about to make my very simple healthy tuna fish salad. Okay, so now I'm about to make my tuna, which, as you see, when you're getting tuna, you want something that's in water, not in syrup. Got some dried red pepper flakes, Walmart brand sweet relish, and the key behind this, I've talked about this before, it's just mayo. As you see, it's non-GMO, egg-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. It's made solely from plants. Hopefully this comes up okay. You can see the macros. Only 100 calories, no cholesterol, 75 milligrams of sodium, which is really low, no carbs, and you see the ingredients as well. And you can get this in the mayonnaise section at the store. We got this at Walmart. So I'm going to hand this over to my wife. Say hi. So this is really simple, and these are the 2 small containers I use during my meal prep. So I actually just make this very idiot-proof. And I did drain some of the water, but I make this idiot-proof and making it all in one batch. Okay. And I want the seeds in this. So we're going to do that. Don't need a lot. Only using that much. And then, like I said, superstar of this show, That's all I use. Then just mix it. Now this becomes an issue of your desired texture. The Just Mayo is the first mayonnaise I've had since I was 16, because my anatomy teacher made the mistake of showing me what a jar of mayonnaise looks like cleaned out of someone's arteries, and I stopped eating mayonnaise that day. And when I heard about this, I had to rush and get it. So for me, my consistency is I want it still heavy, solid. I don't want mush. If you do, just add a little more. And then, again, this is to taste. The sweet relish really helps to cut that acidity from the fish. And I love the spicy kick to sort of hit you in the back of the throat as it's going down. Perfect. Now, out of that one pan is both my servings for the day. And I'm telling you, you'll be shocked to learn that this is enough to, you know, for me, in between training clients, it's the perfect thing to have. So that's basically it. So this whole time the sweet potatoes have been cooking, getting nice and roasted, and once they're done, we'll slice them in about 1.5 inch slices, and then take basically each pack ends up being half a sweet potato in each one. So if you're keeping track of your macros and nutrients that way. So there you go. That's meal prepping Sundays. As you see, it's fairly short. It's not a lot of ordeal. It's not a lot of stress. We go in with a menu. We go with what works. And more importantly, the two most important things, we go with what's simple and we go with what's cost effective for us as a family. I'll post the total calorie because I scanned everything like I do with MyFitnessPal. And I'll actually put the entire meal prep day as far as your calories, so you could see if you started that and you meal prepped from I actually do the hard-boiled eggs for breakfast because it's easy on the go with me taking all the kids to school and then getting to the gym to train clients. So it could be from your breakfast to the meal when you got home, 6 meals, to show you you're already going to get about 1,200 calories, but they're going to be calories that are going to work for you. There are going to be calories that aren't going to leave you feeling like you just want to sit on the couch for a little bit. They're going to leave you feeling without a 2 o'clock afternoon crash. You're going to feel energetic when you get home. And on top of that, you know, let's be real honest, it's 2017. It's going to taste good. You season it, you know, my wife and I, you know, we're blessed. We've been together for 16 years, been married for 13 and a half. We know what we know what each other's tastes are like. So for us, it's easy to get the taste of what you want to. The great thing about the base foods that we use, ground turkey, sweet potatoes, the mild sausage, any and all of the vegetables, is it will take the form of whatever your flavor palette is. So if you're someone that likes something a little bit more spicy, throw in some hot sauce, which is actually good for your metabolism. Throw in some red pepper flakes. Throw in some chili powder. It doesn't change the taste complex. If you're someone that wants things a little bit more umami, savory, then go ahead. Get some Mrs. Dash. There's what, 30 or 40 different varieties of Mrs. Dash now that you can get. So you're not getting that sodium, but you're getting that flavor. That's the great thing about those foods. You can change that up to what you want. You know, I love meal prepping. Once I did it, it's hard to go back. Plus, if you're like us with a large family, the stress of going, what am I going to take with me to lunch, or what am I going to make for breakfast, is now gone. The other aspect is it cuts you out from getting a lot of crap food for breakfast, a lot of crap food for lunch because you didn't take something out because you didn't prep that day. I now know what my meals are for the next 5 days, and I'm happy. To be honest, I'm probably going to try to snack on that, which I usually do on Sundays. I love the taste of it. It's fine to me. And plus, every morning get up, put it in my containers, put it in my my pack, and I head out and go. And it ends up being one of the greatest things about that. Actually, let me show you my meal pack. I'll show you that now. Okay, so this is my meal pack, and I love this thing. Got it for only 28 bucks at Academy Sports. So here it is, it's insulated, has the pack here. If you're someone that takes vitamins or anything like that, you've got this. This slips right in here. You have the freezer pack, this goes right in the middle. And then you've got 4 of these. As you see, they've got the writing on the side. 4 of these to put food in, and then 2 of the smaller ones that ends up being 1 cup of food. That's where I put the tuna fish earlier. It also comes with this nice shaker bottle that has, as the name implies, Jack's. The Jack shaker, not the metal spring. So this is what I pack up every day. Like I said, it's insulating. You've got this thing you put in the freezer in there. So if you're someone that can't get to refrigeration or you want to keep this at your desk all day, I can attest to you personally, it all stays cold. Including when I've had eggs, I've had the tuna fish, it stays perfectly fine. But this, I mean, I love it. And it's, if you put the bottle next to it, it's not cumbersome, it's not huge, the bottle goes right in here. And it's something that works perfectly, that you can stay eating all day, stay away from that office or work temptation, potluck, when everybody's bringing in Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme or whatever like that, and stay on track. And not only stay on track, not feel like you're sacrificing anything. Stay very good with your meal plan. So there you go. That's meal prepping. Easy, basic. The amazing thing is when you try it, you're going to see how much stress it takes off of you in the course of a week. You're not worried about getting meals. You're not worried about overeating. You're not scared about the daily pitfalls we have when you spend all this time working so hard physically, but you got to keep that nutrition just as equally disciplined as you do your physical fitness. So, like I said, I'm going to attach, sorry I've been running up and down the stairs, I'm going to attach the micros, the read up for the whole meal, so you know what you're getting. If you, MyFitnessPal, I can't recommend enough times. And the great thing is, once you have something in there, you can just, you'll see it's in there recurring once you scan something. So you literally, every day I can just go down the list of what I picked the day before because it's in the database. So again, that's one more way that that meal prepping becomes easier for you, because you know the calories you're going to get, you know the macros you're going to get, you know what you're getting every single day as long as you follow it. So I hope this was helpful to everyone, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. If I got to pick between the Falcons and the Patriots, even though I used to go to college and lived in Boston, got to go with the Falcons. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll do this again next week. Stay good, y'all. Stay blessed.